What's up YouTube, Dan here and welcome to another episode of my AC Milan career mode, and we are back and we have another episode up against Siena, or another game up against Siena. And the last episode was really good. We started with a game up against Juventus, then had the Champions Cup game up against Standard Liège, and then finished with a game up against Inter Milan. But the games in today's episode aren't as good. We do have a squad report and we do have another game coming up after, and I think it is a Champions Cup match. So it's not the best of games, but it's still a really good episode. And please can we reach maybe 15 to 20 likes, and I'll upload my right backs and left backs edition of that mini series. I'm doing the best right backs and left backs to buy on career mode, and I'll probably do the same for Onward Team in the future. So our first game of the episode is a game up against Siena, as I've said, and they're not too good of a team. I think they got relegated last season because they did start the first season I played with AC Milan in the top league, but as you can see, the league table at the moment, we are currently 5th. 4 points off Fiorentina, not too bad, but we have had quite a good start to the season. Obviously, we will improve, so couldn't get my words out there. But once Bale, Neymar all get comfortable with the team, it will be a really good season, hopefully. But I have played a lot ahead, but we'll start that is Gabbiadini with a great header from kickoff there. So nice cross in from, I think it was Emmanuelson, I don't know who that was, but Emmanuelson with a really nice cross into the box, and Gabbiadini was in the right place at the right time, as he always is. And I hope he gets to around 86, 88 this year, maybe. But they do come really close there and nearly scored a goal there. But De Sigli passes out to Royce, and he's got a lot of pace, but he decides to pass it to Gabbiadini. He's also got a lot of pace, reaching around 95 sprint speed, and he cuts inside here and then finishes it into the back of the net, and it is the top left corner in the 11th minute. So as I said, I will be uploading my right back and left back career mode mini series, best players to buy. And as I said, if we can reach maybe 15 to 20 likes, I will upload that. But I'm always gonna upload it. But if you want it to be unlocked a bit earlier, just tell me in the comment section. But anyway, we've got a penalty here for Siena. Callio, I think that's how you say his name, steps up to take the penalty, but Lloris is a really good save there, and that's what you expect from a 93 rated goalkeeper, and he is our best player in the team at the moment. So moving on a bit further now into the 28th minute, and that guy Callio, who's just missed a penalty, trying to make up for his earlier error, and he puts in a nice ball into the box, but how can you not finish that? And he kind of took the wrong approach to that shot, if you know what I mean, and I think he should have just put his power behind it and then finished it. But Royce, talking of power, what a fantastic goal that was in the 54th minute, and that guaranteed our win there, 3-0 up at this point, so a nice win. I thought Siena did put up a really good fight. They had a lot of chances in this game, around 10 chances or something crazy like that, but Elshry with the shot there, coming really close, but it was still 3-0, a still good result. And just talking to episode 50, leave your questions for that. I know I've said that in basically every episode since like episode 35, but leave your questions for that big episode 50. Will be a 30-minute long video, and the episodes until that, which we are currently on episode 44, will all be around 10 minutes because I want to get this series over and done with. Then I can move on to my road to glory with either Aguero, Di Natale. I've talked about that in my last episode, which was yesterday. So we won that game 3-0, comfortable win there, 3-1 because Siena did get a goal back. But we are now moving on into our squad report. So I've done this a couple of times. I've done it actually quite a lot, but Hugo Lloris has gone up to 93, already +3 this year, 27 years old, 94 diving, 85 kicking, 90 positioning, 89 handling, and 96 reflexes. What fantastic stats he has. And it just feels so strange when you're not playing without Lloris. Like, say playing for England when I'm England manager, Rob Elliott doesn't feel the same in any way. And Lloris is just crazy on this game, and I really recommend you buy him instead of Neuer, because I have played with Neuer in my Bayern Munich Super League, and I feel Lloris is a lot better than Neuer. Even though they have around the same potential, Lloris always goes over that potential, and his potential is actually 90, but he's gone to 93 and maybe even go to 95. But that'd be crazy if he does before the end of the season. So Neymar still an 86, Pogba's an 82. We're only at the early stages of the season, but Pogba's already gone up a little bit in his physical stats mainly. Kovacic has gone up to an 81, 14.5 million. Gareth Bale's 91, but as I said, he's going to go up to 92, 93. Royce has gone up to an 89, or he stayed at an 89, and his agility has gone up. Elshry is an 88, but you will see he goes up to an 89 soon, in about 5 games, so he's had a really good start to the season. Then you move on to other players that don't play as much, but Figueroa, our 4-star skill centre-back, which is like 6'5" or something crazy like that. He's a 71, haven't been playing in too much, but talking to scouts, I just completely forgot about them all season and last season. I haven't sent up my scout, even though I have one of the best scouts. He has like 5-star judgment and 4-star experience, but experience doesn't matter too much. But as I said, I am going to be quitting the England job, and I just forgot about resigning, and I'm going to play the last couple of games, and hopefully soon I can get sacked. But I know that's not the right way to go about it, but Bulgaria, who we actually lost to, and they they're quite a good team, but we're into our main game of the whole qualifiers, and this is a game up against Portugal. Hopefully a good result here to see how good we are, because it didn't really go too well in the World Cup, and we went out in the group stages, so not too good, but hopefully we can do better in the group stages. But I thought Ronaldo was going to actually bury that into the back of the net, but instead, which is really unrealistic, he crossed it into the box, into Adrian's pass, and I've heard he's actually like an 83, 84 rated player, so I might think of picking him up in the future. But here we have Sturridge on the ball. He's got a lot of pace, one of my favourite players in this team, and I'm thinking about buying him in the next transfer window. You can tell me what you think about that, because he has really good pace, and I don't want him to take over Gabbiadini's place, but I think he'd be a really good addition to the club. I don't know what you think about that, but Wilshere threw on goal, and what a through pass it is, and you can imagine him in the future in real life having that kind of vision, and I think he'll be the next Xavi or Iniesta maybe. It depends how injured he gets, because I think players like Bale and Wilshere will get injured and have a really painful injury like Owen did. That's my opinion on that. But talking of injuries, Pepe goes down and it looks like he's going to cry in a minute, and he does actually look like he's crying. But the funny thing is, always injury players, they look like they're going to die in like the next 5 minutes, but they just go on and walk off, and that's a bit strange. But Rooney threw on goal now. Is he going to finish it? And he actually does in the end, 65th minute there. Rooney with a fantastic goal there, and we are now leading this game, which is a really good result. And yeah, Portugal are a really good team and forced to be reckoned with. But again, Rooney's going to be throwing goal if he can get past his player. But he puts his head up and finds Wilshere, who had a fantastic game, and he tries to finesse it past the goalkeeper. He could have run on. A player like Sturridge would have done better in that situation. But the last thing I want to talk about is if you want to see Let's Plays on this channel, because I don't want to make this channel all about FIFA. I was going to make a video yesterday about this kind of thing. But if you want to see a channel about like games like Far Cry 3, Grand Theft Auto 5, which will be coming out in September, definitely going to be doing that. But games like Far Cry 3, Gears of War, those kind of games, I don't really think about Gears of War, but F1 2012, those kind of games, would you like to see Let's Plays? But that's about it for this episode. Leave your questions that I've asked and leave your answers to those questions, I should say. But we actually drew that game 2-2, not a bad result, but not the best result. So thanks for watching, and remember to hit 15 likes, and we could have our edition of our right backs and left backs coming soon. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.